Madison Cox with the third fastest time in the world so far this year. Turned that in the TYR Pro Series in Knoxville, 4:39.25. Pro swim record is a whopping 4:31.07. That's owned by Katinka Husu. 29.00 for Cox, leading the way at the 50-meter mark. She was a 4:44.39 this morning for the world champion. Part of that 800 free relay in 2017 that took gold. Also won a bronze medal in the 200 IM of the 2017 World Championships. You have to keep an eye on a lot of our great breaststrokers when we get to that. But right now, Margalis with the lead. The two-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist from St. Petersburg Aquatics in lane 4. She's got the lead after Butterfly, followed closely by Madison Cox in lane number 5. Margalis third in that 400 freestyle last night, 5th in the 100 breaststroke, so you know she will not give up any of that ground when we get to the breaststroke leg. After this next 50, Margalis still in the lead. 35.97. Madison Cox closing the gap by 0.2 of a second to pull within 1500ths. Allie McHugh in lane number 3, trying to close the gap. The Wisconsin Aquatics 22-year-old, 7th in the 400 free a night ago. Like I mentioned earlier, 6th in the 400 IM at World Championships last summer for McHugh. Halfway, the gap almost exactly the same between Margalis and Cox. 35.66 from McHugh. Fastest 50 backstroke split in the field on the back half of the backstroke. A lot can change in the breaststroke leg, and some already has, as Melanie Margalis immediately starts distancing herself ahead of Madison Cox. Bethany Gallett in lane number 7, one of the best breaststrokers in the field, silver in the 200 breaststroke at World Championships in 2017 for her. And she splits 39.74. Margalis with a 37.65 on the first 50 of her 400 IM. The pro swim record is the U.S. Open record by Hungary's Katinka Husu, 4:31.07. Margalis would have to knock off 4.5 seconds off of her personal best to take that on, but right now having a great swim as she takes a huge lead into the freestyle leg. Margalis, take a look at that lead. Almost 10 meters separating Melanie Margalis from the rest of the field. 4:01.47. She is just outside of that U.S. Open pace, and she is well on her way to a fantastic swim. The question is, how strong of a finish does she have in her? Melanie Margalis absolutely flying. Into the wall she goes, and she will touch it at 4:32.53 for Melanie Margalis, knocking 3 seconds off of her personal best time. Going the fastest time in the world so far this year by more than 2 seconds. Melanie Margalis is your 400 IM champ.
What's it feel like to do that in March?
Yeah, it feels really good. You never know when you're going to have a good swim, but I had some really good competitors, so they pushed me along.
I guess I'm speechless. I don't know what to ask. I mean, you're 28 years old, and like Jason said, you go your best time by 3 seconds. How did you do it?
Honestly, I told myself all day today that I needed to stop being a baby. So that was pretty much my race plan, was to stop being a baby.
Well, you're not a baby, let me tell you. That was not a baby swim.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Melanie Margalis, oh baby, what a swim. How about that?